We have an extraordinary situation in the media right now. It's almost like a tale of two different planets. One part of the media, mainly led by Fox News and Bloomberg's Eli Lake, is reporting heavily about Susan Rice, the former Obama National Security Advisor, who is reported in these stories to have unmasked, to have used intelligence, foreign intercepts that picked up perhaps President-elect Trump, perhaps some of his associates, perhaps candidate Trump, to have unmasked those individuals. That's where you make a request to find out who is American 1, American 2, American 3, who is picked up on an intercept. And if so, this could be absolutely explosive. At the same time, you have the New York Times and others just completely ignoring the story. And I'm not going to sit here and say they are ignoring the story because they're covering up or because they love Susan Rice or because they don't want to reflect badly on the Obama administration. I think they just haven't been able to confirm it. And that's often a difficult situation for a news organization when others are running with a very sensitive or high-profile story and you don't have the sources to say whether or not it's true. Now, CNN has taken a different tack. CNN's talking about the Susan Rice story, but trying to knock it down. You have Don Lemon saying this is just a diversion, and Jim Sciutto, who was a diplomat in the Obama administration, now a CNN correspondent, also kind of characterizing this as something of a distraction or a diversion or not a very serious story. Now, if it is true, and I do not know the answer to that question, then the whole series of questions bubbles up. Why did she do this? Was she pursuing a legitimate intelligence purpose? Because this can be perfectly legal if you are a very top administration official to ask for this information. Did she misuse the information? Did she leak it in any way? We do know that some of this information was spread widely around the Obama administration, at least after President Trump was elected. So many questions here. But at the same time, you have a bunch of other mainstream media organizations focusing very heavily on questions about Trump, Trump associates, and Russia, and secret back channels and secret meetings, and was there any collusion there? Now, I don't see any hard evidence there, but that's a legitimate story to pursue as well. So these two have kind of collided, and you have some news organizations just going very heavily on the Susan Rice allegations, and other news organizations either pretending it didn't happen, trying to confirm it, or being kind of snooty about it. Well, that's not a real story. The real story is over here. And it seems to me that people have a right to be confused about what the stories are, where they're headed. The problems with the House Intelligence Committee are not helping. And so I think I'll be reporting back to you in the days and weeks to come as we learn more, because right now we've got a lot of allegations and not a lot of clarity.